Let's talk. I'm sitting in this chair and I want to do this piece as if I'm connecting with you. I want to meet you in your living room. I want to meet you in your quiet, comfy chair. Because there's something I need to whisper in your ear, my sister. I need to whisper something in your ear, my brother. It's 2023, and it's time to get rid of your not enough story. Yes, it's time. You are no longer connected to that story. And the only way that's going to change is for you to take action. And there's some simple, easy steps that you can do. I have done it. I have shown my clients how, and they're implementing it in their lives, and things are happening for them. So I want things to happen for you too. So here's the thing. Divorce is a hard thing. It's a painful thing. I've been through it. And I don't wish that on anybody. But the thing that I have learned after going through that, I realized there is so much more things that I have to divorce all the time. Some daily, some weekly, some monthly, depending on what's happening. And I'm starting this series. As a matter of fact, I'm in my second take of this series. I will divorce. And the first one I talked about was, I will divorce, I can't. Because here's the thing that I have learned. If you say you can't, you won't. If you say you can, you will. So your words matter. What you say about yourself matter. So if you're saying you're not enough, eventually after saying it out loud enough or saying it quietly between your two ears, you're hearing it. Eventually you start showing up just like that. You start believing that you're not enough. You start behaving that way. You start to make little comments about yourself, whether it's to someone else in a group. Oh no, little old me, I can't do that. I can't have that. That great relationship is for everybody. I don't deserve that. That's the way you're going to be talking. And I want to tell you, you can have it. You can have that great relationship, but you have to first have one with yourself. And it start with you divorcing certain things. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to be talking about the different things you have to divorce. So let me come back on point. I want you to focus on right now the not enough story. You have to divorce that. You got to get rid of that not enough image. Because if you say you're not enough, whether it's out loud or in your head and in your mind, you show up that way. You show up at work, at church, as in your meetings, when you meet with clients, when you talk with your spouse or your significant other in a dating space, you show up like that. You show up 50%, but you're not 50%. You're 100%. And you need to show up that way. And if you're struggling, that's where I come in as your coach, as your teacher, as your sister. We sit down and figure out the best way to strategize and create that compelling picture for you. It's important that you know you're enough. And when you are going to tackle this, my first suggestion is to grab a piece of paper and pen and write it down. Because I believe that as you write, to me is very therapeutic. You're writing and you're remembering stuff. And I want you to write it in present tense. This is who you are, even if you're not there yet. This is your aspiration. This is the woman you want to become. This is the man you are becoming. This is who you see in the future. Let your imagination take you on a journey. Dive into your creative space. Dive into the creativity inside and pull it out. I remember I used to say I'm not creative, and before you know it, I started believing and I started acting as if I wasn't creative. But I no longer say that, y'all. I no longer say that. I have learned that what I want and what I want to be about, I need to script it out. I need to write it out. I need to say it. I need to believe it. I need to embody it. So the first thing you're going to do, write it out in present tense. The new you. Who you think you are, who you believe you're becoming, who you want to see in the future. Your future could be tomorrow, next week, next year. Who it is that you want to see, write it out. And then once you write it out, I then need you to record it. Record it in your own voice. Use your smartphone, or maybe you have a recorder somewhere you want to record it, but hear it in your own voice and put some pizzazz into it, some excitement into it, and say it as if you believe it in your whole body. When you're excited about something, it comes out in your tone. So you need to read this thing as if you're already there. Describe it in detail. Who you are, who you're becoming, what you have, who's there with you, what you're doing. I remember I used to say, I want to be a coach and teach and do all this stuff, but I wasn't using the I am statements, because anything you say I am, and then whatever follow, you become it, believe it or not, whether it's good or bad. So you've got to be careful. Choose your words. So I wrote it out. I want to become, and then I changed it. I said, I am touching lives globally. I'm helping women transform their lives. And believe it or not, I'm experiencing that today. Thank goodness to social media. At the time when I was thinking and saying those things, I wasn't connected to social media in the way that I am now. There's so many different platforms that you can connect, and people are connecting with me and reaching out and asking for my help to help them rewrite their story. It is time for us to become the authentic version of who we were created to be. Your manufacturer designed you with such specialness and uniqueness in you, and you and I need to tap into it. So after you've written it out, you've scripted it out, you have now read it and recorded it, I need you to start listening to it. Listen to it first thing in the morning, sometime in the day, maybe put some time on your calendar, or at your lunch, listen to it, or listen to it in your car on your way home or on your way to work. And then at night, as you settle down in your bed and you're getting relaxed, you're about to sleep and get into unconscious space to get some rest, I need you to listen to it again. So you hear yourself saying the woman that you're becoming, who you feel you are, the man that you think you are and expecting to be and want to be, and embody that. Take time every day to listen. Put the schedule put it in your schedule to listen, to script out the vision of what you want in your life. And believe me, it's okay to have a divorce on a daily basis. There's so many things that get in our way, and we've got to be intentional about getting rid of it. And the only way to do it is to create a strategy and get some steps and have a roadmap so that you can rise above those situations. If you're looking to date, if you're looking to connect with your purpose partner, you've got to become that person, because you attract who you are. If you think you're not enough, you're going to get somebody that feels the same way. You don't want that. You need to embody the bold, beautiful, handsome, courageous, compassionate, you are excited about life. You are passionate about who you are, about the world you're creating, the family that you want. You're excited about. Let that come out. So ditch the idea about being 50%. You're not. You're 100%. You have got to show up in all your relationships as 100% you. Here's the thing that I want you to know. I'm going to lean in. I'm going to talk to you. Yes, you. You looking back at me. You listening. You are enough. Hear me and hear me well. You are enough, and you need to believe that. You need to feel it so that any room you walk into, you show up as that. You don't feel like you don't belong, because you belong. You are unique. There's only one you. There's nobody that can do you but you. And you've got to show up in that space, knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing that I am here because I can bring something to the table. Yes, you gotta be excited about that. You gotta walk in there, not proud like you're better than, but proud like, I know who this girl is. I know who I'm becoming. I'm putting in the work. I'm working on me. Be excited about that woman. Be excited and show up that way. Believe in your powers. Believe in your gifts and your talent. Believe that you can get help to turn things around. Do the work. When you're given the work by your coach, by your teacher, by your sister like myself, do it, and become the best version, because you're going to change the world. You can change the family, you can change the world, but it starts with you. It starts in your mind. Have a changed mind. Know that you can divorce your not enough story and rewrite it into the woman you're becoming. Rewrite it into the man that you're becoming, even if you're not there yet. And drink it every day, listen to it every day, watch it every day, write write it every day, whatever you got to do, but do it, do it, do it. And the saying goes that any new habits that you want to embody and change and bring part of your life, you've got to do it 21 times. Some people may have to do it before, but here's the truth of it all. You've got to do the darn work. You got to do the work. So let me know how I can help you on your journey to rewrite your story and become the woman and become the man that God said you are. You are enough.